Hey, how you doing? YouTubians. Colin here. I'm back. And I'm sure you can see it. Yep. Sure did. So, little housekeeping. Right now I'm smoking my no way my wife would let me smoke it in the house without killing me pipe. Because my wife wouldn't let me smoke in the house because she'd kill me if I did. Speaking of killing, not really my topic for the day. Probably channels out there that will cover that. I don't encourage you to go to them. The prosecutor in me says no. The other day I was thinking about taking a bullet in the face. And I thought, what for me would be the equivalent, too lit up, of a bullet in the face? And I thought, shit, I know, I'll get another pipe. Because what do I need, like a bullet in the face? Another pipe. So I did. And it's here. Oh, shit, wait. I got two. Because I need a double gauge to the face. What's a double gauge? I have no idea. Guess I meant to say double barrel. But I said double gauge. A cat fight and a dog fight's getting ready to start behind me because my daughter opened the door and let the dog upstairs. So my dog and my cat are probably going to fight in a minute. So if that happens, I apologize. So, I don't even know what led me to this. What led me to this selection. But that, if you don't recognize that address, is a fellow by the name of Mark Tinsky. Megan, can you please excuse me, sweetheart? So, I went to Mark Tinsky's page. I'm sure some random tangent came up on somebody else's video, and I was like, I like that guy's pipe. What can I get? Oh, I know. I'll get another pipe. And so I went to Mark's page and I started surfing around and I was looking for something and I found something. I have now in a year's time, a year and some change, as normal people would say. I have 5 Mark Tinskys. Am Smoke Shop or American Smoke Shop is where Mark sells his pipes. He makes a lot of beautiful pipes that I like very much. And so I buy them and then I smoke them and then I'm happy that I smoked them. Sometimes I buy off the store. Sometimes I buy commissioned pipes from Mark. I have yet to be disappointed in any piece of smoking apparatus that Mark Tinsky puts out. And so I was winging around there for some reason with some spiritual calling to get a new pipe. And I came upon the Shape 55. I'm going to ask you, if you want to Google it. The Shape 55 is a Castello or Castello. I don't know how to properly pronounce it. I'm not Italian. I'm an Irish white guy.
You're beautiful.
Castello. Shape 55 is sort of an odd shape. It has some interesting story behind it. Greg Pease apparently is a huge fan, and I thought if Greg Pease wants to smoke one and sings their praises, then that guy's pretty damn smart when it comes to the realm of pipe smoking. So, on Mark's page, I found in his unique bent. I don't know, see, I pulled it out now and I've realized why I found this. Look at that jewel. It's beautiful grain as always. Nice straight grain there, little bird's eye there. Mark's signature star on the stem. Nice black acrylic. I got this because I've been looking for a pot. Not the green, long hair hippie smoking pot, but a pot shape pipe. That led me to this. Sort of a tilted forward pot shape. I had looked at a Savinelli that I really liked, the Savinelli Deluxe, but I thought Mark Tinsky makes that. I'm sure that, because Mark Tinsky makes everything. And here I am. So, my 6th bullet in the face, Mark Tinsky pipe. There she is. And then, an influence struck me that has struck me a long time. Look how big that bowl is. I am crazy excited to have smoke out of that little jewel. Our friend, my friend, and your friend, everybody's friend, because he's probably one of the friendliest guys you will ever watch smoke a pipe or talk about smoking a pipe or talk about fishing. He also has a fly tying channel. Alec Eastern Gray, who haven't seen making a pipe video in a while. Alec, we're waiting. Alec is one of those guys that I watch his videos, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, harkens me back to what I envision classical, I won't get into that discussion with myself again, pipe smoking is all about. And he always tends to buy classic shapes that I picture the early generations of pipe smokers smoking. And Alec bought a pipe from a pipe company called Ehrlich. Ehrlich, I believe, is a former Boston tobacconist who made their own pipes. They do not exist anymore to my knowledge. I could be wrong. Also, refer you to your Google box to find that out. Should I have pre-capped my boxes? Probably so, because I'm going to slice a finger in one of these videos, which will give you something else more exciting to watch. I've had an eBay search going for quite some time for an Ehrlich pipe, and a bunch of them pop up, about 2 or 3 a week, and most of them look horrible because they're old estate pipes. Again, Ehrlich doesn't make pipes anymore that I know of. But again, if I'm going to harken back to the old days, I might as well get an old days pipe. So I get a bunch of hits every day or 2 or 3 or 4 with Ehrlich pipes, and most of them I decline immediately. I bid on one other one, I lost it at the last minute because that's how eBay works. But it's an estate pipe, and again, when you're at the bullet in the head range for your pipe purchases, you don't go as crazily aggressive as you otherwise would. So I did it. And then one day, a couple of weeks ago, I still haven't gotten this bitch right, this one came up. Now, I have not been a lover of this shape. This is one of those shapes that I've seen iterations of it, and it bothers me, and I don't know why. It's got an awkward angle. It's got an awkward bowl height, and I don't know why it bothered me. So I'd never bought one previously. And then the Ehrlich came up. Now, interestingly, this is an estate pipe. This is an estate pipe by a gentleman who refurbishes, rehabs, refines, rehones, redacts, whatever other word that begins with the exterior of the pipe. But I don't believe he does work on the inside. As I jam my finger in this one, I think that may be factually accurate. Is it like when you poke your belly button and smell your finger? I don't smell any weird arrows in there, so that makes me happy. Here is my Ehrlich. This is a bulldog. The diamond shank, beautiful saddle stem, very nicely redone on the exterior. Maybe I'll turn the inside light back on. That's shitty. Let's turn that back off. There it is. Inside of the bowl actually looks pretty clean, pretty solid. It's not too gunked up. So I don't think I'll have to do much to the inside. I'll probably alcohol it out. So now the markings are still pretty pristine on there. What does this one say? Imported briar. Well, good. Glad it's imported. And on this side it says in perfectly visible and viable letters, Ehrlich. Now, here's something really fantastic, and I didn't notice this when I made the purchase. This might freak me out a good bit. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. Look at that. There's not a draw opening in this pipe. There are 2 separate holes in the end of this pipe. That is going to be a problem for me. Though the draw is okay. So, that is my Ehrlich Bulldog. I now, thank you, Alec, have purchased an Ehrlich, and I'm excited because these are the kind of pipes that I need to focus on now. I paid, I think the winning bid might have been $18 for this one, maybe $20. But that is in fantastic shape. God only knows how. I imagine this pipe's probably from the 70s would be my guess. I'd have to research it more to find out. But you can see it's just a weird design and shape. So I'm not sure how that's going to play out, but I really like the pipe. So now I have 2 more bullets to the face. I'm not sad about it. That's the clutch. Couple more items, bullet in the face. Just is. Don't need it. You know what? Love the hobby. Love sharing the hobby with you guys. So I'm going to admit my frailty to God and country. You out there. This is from our old friends at Pipes and Cigars. It's not a pipe. Yes. Didn't buy a third pipe, but I have a new one being made, which will be here shortly. Actually, it's getting finished now. It's being stained. The stain is curing. It'll be buffed out pretty soon. My old friend, another Anderson pipe. Cordell and Dale's 3 Friars. Somebody reviewed it. Somebody talked about it. I bought it. 6 months old. Little age on it. And oddly, I didn't have this one, which is shocking to me because of the number of tobaccos that I do have. So I bought a pipe of this. And I'll tell you why I bought a pipe of this. And this shows how influenceable. So I talked about that smelling like a tent, an army tent. And I'm an army veteran, and I love that smell. And I'm running out of time because I don't want to go over 15 because you guys will probably have been bored with me at about 8 or 7.5. I have a Peterson Old Boy, or whatever the Peterson Old Boy equivalent is, and I love it. But it requires a lot of cleaning, and then I started to use a Zippo, and then I had problems getting a Zippo inside of the bowl, and I burned the shit out of my finger using the Zippo. So I purchased this Jet Line in gunmetal gray, which I think also has some kind of pipe tool. Yeah, there it is. It's got... I don't give a crap about this. I mainly just want a semi-reliable clicker lighter. So I bought this one that's that type so that I have a backup that's not a Bic. This is the Jetline Gollum. You know, Gollum, Smeagol from the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Reviewed well. I believe it's a fairly new lighter. Again, I don't give a flying one about the tools on it. I have tools, but I wanted to be able to do that. See that? Can you hear that? I can hear that. So I got that. I'm going to switch out. So there's more crap that I didn't need. A brief aside before I go away. I went to a concert on Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock at the Royal Farms Arena in Baltimore City. The singer, the performer, Garth Brooks. You may not like country. I love country. It's not my primary. Well, it's one of my favorites. That guy is absolutely freaking amazing. If he comes to your area, go see him in concert. I have waited 20 some odd years, 23 years to see that guy perform, and I did, and I'm ecstatic about that show. So, if you get the chance, go see him. Thanks for watching. Thanks for looking at all my new crap. I have that new Walt Anderson pipe coming shortly that I'll put up and probably find some other pipey things to talk about and probably insult myself a little bit more about my lack of control. I hope you all know that I am kind of tongue-in-cheek when it comes to my picking on myself for my lack of control, because I truly love this hobby and it's fun and I enjoy the smoke and I enjoy the talk and I enjoy the people and I enjoy everything about it. So, that's what I got for you today. Thanks you. Hey Megan, thanks them.
Thank you.
All right, guys, take care. Thanks for watching.